Hey, I got something good for you today. If you are ambitious, you're going to love this. If not, if you're looking for entertainment, please stop watching. I don't want to waste your time. But today, I'm going to show you guys the 10 traits of champions that you must have. And by the way, none of these are my creation. I stole them completely from Frank Kern, who lives out here in La Jolla and has done over $1 million in 4 hours. He is able to stop working and go to the beach by noon if he wants, and has a great family life. So, pretty credible guy to listen to. These are the 10 traits of champions from him, plus one simple exercise you can do to really ingrain these traits into who you are and become the person that you really need to become to reach your goals. So on the way here, driving from Poway to La Jolla, I was listening to Dan Pena, the $50 billion man, for creating over $50 billion worth of assets for himself and his students. And he was saying something, and that was that his only regret in life, one of his only three actually, but one of his only three regrets in life was not aiming high enough. So he said for his first company, one of his first companies, his goal was to create $2 billion. And he fell $1.5 billion short. We still made $500 million, right? Not bad. So if you're like anybody else, if you're like me, if you're like pretty much everyone else in the world, you're probably going to fall short of your goals. So before, I was aiming for 10,000 in a month. I fell a little short of that. Now I'm shooting for $1 million a month. If you fall short of that, you're doing a lot better than if you shoot for 10,000 a month. But these are the 10 traits that you're going to need from Frank Kern again to achieve those goals once you've reached much higher than you're comfortable with. Set goals that you don't think you could possibly achieve in this lifetime. I'm going to pull out my little journal here. All right. So, number one, immunity to criticism. Doing videos like this, I'm going to get some shit. I have people staring at me right now around the pool. Look at them. You're going to get criticism. Who cares? If you're going to become a public figure, you're going to get criticized, and that's something you're going to need to deal with. If you want to stay safe, you're not going to get as far. It's about as simple as that. Bouncing off that, consistently pushing the boundaries of your comfort zone, like moving across the country. Do something that scares you every single day. The ability to receive constructive criticism from mentors and take immediate action on them. I don't have all the answers. I go to people that are much, much smarter than me, much more successful than me for the answers. And as Frank Kern has said, the magic pill for success is just follow the damn directions. Something I've struggled with before. But if you just follow the directions from mentors, from people much smarter than you, that's how you're going to get there. An abundance of physical energy and fitness, as well as enthusiasm. If you don't have an abundance of energy and fitness, you're not going to get very much down. A positive attitude. Life's going to throw you down. You're going to have hardships. Last night was hard, but you got to have a positive attitude going in. Surround yourself with people ahead of you. Another reason I moved across the country. If you don't have people who are ahead of you, you're going to, you're going to live to the level of the people that you're surrounded with. So surround yourself with people who are doing better than you, and you're going to have to raise yourself to meet that standard. Give huge value to the marketplace, like I'm trying to do right now. I don't know if I'm doing a good job, but I'm trying to give you guys some content that hopefully is very valuable to you. Say no to distractions. Dean Graziosi, he's created over $1 billion in sales. He was saying yesterday that to get to $100,000, you have to say yes a lot. You say yes to opportunities, you say yes to going to events, say yes to all this other stuff. But to get to $1 billion, you need to say no. There's all these things that are going to try to pull you away from your path. You got to say no, and that's very difficult to do. Let's see. Create profitable campaigns consistently. That's what I'm learning here at this conference. This is going to be revolutionary to my business, as well as the people that decide to join me in this business. We're really on fire right now. So if you're interested in that, shoot me a private message. That's my pitch for the day. The ability to manage money. I've been really bad at this, but it's going to be very important if you want to grow wealth. You're going to need to be able to manage the money, be a world-class closer. Life is selling. All of life is selling, from getting a girlfriend, convincing someone to go out with you, to, when you were young, convincing your parents to buy you that Christmas present. self-discipline and patience. It's going to take a lot of discipline to say no to a lot of the things that pop up in the world, and 10xing the goals like I talked about earlier. All right, so those are some of the traits of champions from Frank Kern. And now the simple exercise. This is big. So you take those traits of that person who you want to become, that person you need to be to accomplish your 10x goals, and you give it a name. And for me, I named that person Morpheus. I watched The Matrix again yesterday. Crazy movie. I'm on a mission to free people from the Matrix. It's really that's a video for another day. But this crazy world going around us, the rules were, as Steve Jobs said, the rules were created by people who are no smarter than you. So I'm trying to free people from the reality. Gave that identity a name, Morpheus. Frank Kern gave his identity the name of Atlas. Whoever you want to become, give it a name, and then write that name on the back of a picture of someone that you're working to benefit from all this. So instead of just working for yourself, obviously you're going to benefit a lot too, but you're doing this for someone else, for the people you love and care about, to give contribution to the world. Print out a picture of them. Again, this exercise from Frank Kern, it works very well. Print out a picture of them and then write your alternate ego name, the person who you want to become, on the back of that picture. And every time you look at it, just remind yourself, I'm letting her down, I'm letting him down, I'm letting my family down, I'm letting the world down if I decide to distract myself, if I decide to not become this person, to not live by these traits of a champion. And that's going to double your motivation easily, because you need to be working towards something. If you don't have the motivation, if you're not working for other people, if you're just reaching for some arbitrary goal, chances are you're not going to get there. There's not enough motivation. But if you know who you're working to benefit and who you're letting down if you don't fulfill your fullest potential, that's going to propel you to the next level. So I really need to get back in there. The conference is about to fire back up again. We got a lot more coming your way. Much love. Peace.